It's 99 degrees.
The well-being of your staff and customers should be your primary concern. Enviro-Master is a commercial health and safety company that uses hospital-grade products, which are certified safe. Enviro-Master's service improves the appearance and smell of your restrooms while preventing the spread of disease. They also offer affordable emergency response COVID disinfection services for entire buildings. Keep your facilities clean, safe, and inviting with Enviro-Master. Call 833-GERM-PRO or visit Enviro-Master.com. That's Enviro-Master.com.
If I traded it all,
Welcome back, everyone. I love my show, and I love it. I get to say that almost every show. It's the greatest show on earth, and the reason why is because of all of the great information that people get here. We're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. If you want to actually watch us in here doing it right now live, you can actually do that by going to Networking Arizona, all spelled out, on Facebook, and just watch us in here doing it live. And then after the show, I'll be sharing it later on today. I'm going to go in with my next guest, who's also been on with me now several times. I have with me Scott Sheldon, and he's one of the franchise owners of Enviro-Master. We just heard your ad. Tell everybody a little bit about you, but what you do and the importance of it, especially right now.
Hi, Carol. Thanks for having me back. So we are an international health and safety company. Our specialty is restrooms because restrooms are the epicenter for germs. And we can also do full disinfection services for entire buildings. Okay. So our services are designed to do a few things. Number one is eliminate disease-spreading germs and bacteria from spaces. Number two, along with that, because we do actually clean while we're working, is we make places look and smell a whole lot better.
Right. And I want people to understand that your service is a service that is not something that replaces, like, let's say, the cleaning crew that comes in and cleans. It's different. That
is a great point. While we are a commercial cleaning company, we are not a janitorial service. There's a big distinction there.
Okay, what's the distinction?
So with a janitorial crew or with your normal in-house cleaning, a lot of restaurants, for example, use their busboys or whoever to do their work. And they're going to do basic surface level cleaning to keep things looking okay. What we do is a completely different, high-grade, hospital-grade, hands-on descaling, disinfection, removal of all the things that you don't even know are there, such as underneath the lips of toilets in the public restrooms.
Ew-wee.
Yeah,
it's there.
The gross that we see and eliminate for people is pretty astounding.
Amazing, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And obviously commercial only.
Yes, our service is really strictly commercial. Public restrooms are our primary focus, and again, it's because in any business that is the epicenter for germs and bacteria and things that cause smell and things that spread disease.
Now, when people work with you, do they work on do you come in weekly? Do you come in or is it their choice? How does that work? When somebody calls you and they say, you know what, I have an office, and then I have a lot of employees, and I'm sure my bathrooms are just the worst. What happens then?
Great question. So our base level restroom service is a once a week service. We do have some accounts that have us come more frequently. Once a week for most businesses is perfect, and the reason for that is, along with the cleaning and disinfection that we do, we also apply a germicidal protectant to all of the restroom fixtures. It's made for us by the company that invented Rain-X, like for car windshields.
Wow.
So it's a polymer sealant that has a germicide in it, and it keeps germs and bacteria from having a place to grow in between our visits. It's
and
good
how
for
many
7 to 9
people out
days.
there want that right now?
Absolutely. It's a great safety net, so to speak.
Right. Now, you do offices as well?
We do. Offices, retail stores, everything from grocery stores to warehouse stores, auto shops, restaurants.
And you know what? It's something that everybody should be thinking about doing. I said this, I think, one time when you were on before. I believe that eventually, very soon, around the corner, these things are going to be mandatory, In life in general, I'm not a fan of mandates, but I do think that this service is something that anybody that owns a business that cares about their staff and cares about their customers, they should be using.
they should
But
be
you
using
also
us.
keep it up. You make sure that there's all sorts of stuff in there that they need. Correct?
Yes.
It's never
so-
missing. I hate that when that happens. I really do. I know all us women do for sure.
Yeah, most of our customers do also use us for their hand soap, for their air fresheners. We do offer paper products like paper towels and toilet paper and the dispensing equipment for that, which, by the way, all of the dispensing equipment we use is a commercial style enclosed dispenser. And the reason for wanting your dispensers to be enclosed is that anytime you're flushing toilets, or urinals for that matter, they basically sneeze into the room, and all that stuff coming out of a dirty
did you
toilet
know-
bowl is floating around in the room.
I'm telling you. Only on Networking Arizona do you know that your toilets are sneezing into the room. I'm telling you, it's so.
So the last thing you want is an exposed roll of toilet paper sitting next to the toilet, right?
Right, but that's what they all leave them there because it's like that extra second one is there, right?
Yeah.
Which is always running out too, practically nothing there. But you are there to make sure on mostly the best thing, obviously, weekly basis.
Yep.
To make sure that not only is it clean, it's sterile, right?
Yep. And
It's with germicide that you have that you use, and also that everything is kept up nice and there's all sorts of plenty of supplies.
Yeah, we ensure that your supplies are stocked. We check that each week when we come in. And one thing that a lot of the business owners that and managers that we deal with really enjoy is that they don't have to think about that stuff. They don't have to order it in advance. They don't have to forecast how much they might need because we get a feel for what their needs are from week to week, and we take care of that for them.
Now, when you work with people, do you do a free estimate? How does that work?
Yes, we come in and survey the restrooms, have a conversation with whoever the decision maker is to walk them through everything we can and can't do for them. We always like to paint a very clear picture and be sure they understand exactly what they're going to get from us.
The phone number to call them is 833-GERM-PRO. You can also check them out on their website. It's Enviro-Master.com. And I always like to say this too. You know, right now there's people that are listening. Somebody right there might own a business that you have bathrooms that are filthy or even not, that you want to make sure that are kept up nice for your employees. You can call and you can talk to them. But you can also be somebody maybe that works for somebody, that you're hearing this, that every time you go in the bathroom, you know that bathroom is just not that clean. They can help. This is what I like about the show. It's all about networking. So it's not necessarily who you're talking to, but also who they know as well.
Yeah, referrals really are everything because once people have experienced what we do, you know, if they work in a business or own a business that is serviced by us, once they have seen and smelled the difference, they are our biggest cheerleaders.
Really? So what is the difference? What do you find when you go in? I'm sure you've been in some pretty doozies, okay?
We've seen some rough ones.
But I would like also to say, though, when you typically, what is it when it comes in and you're just so clean and so fresh and so disinfected? What is it like?
The 99% of the time after we've been in for the very first service, the people there at the location, 99% of the time, the first words out of their mouth are something along the lines of, "I cannot believe how good my restrooms smell."
Isn't that nice?
It's always the smell that really strikes people.
Right, because you know what? Unfortunately, and I'm going to just say it like it is, people are disgusting.
Right.
And when it comes to that, it just does. And guess what? Women are probably the worst. I'm sorry to say this, but sometimes they can be. You would think it not, but I'm serious, ladies. Be honest.
I'm sorry to tell you, you're right. Women's rooms are typically worse than men's rooms, yes.
So what now, when you work also, do you work valley-wide? What areas do you work in?
Yes, we cover the entire Phoenix metro and all of the surrounding suburbs. We go clear out to Santan Valley, Anthem, Surprise.
Let me ask you this. I don't think I've ever asked it. Does it matter if they have one bathroom, two, or whatever? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter a bit.
Any size business?
Any size business, any size bathrooms or number of bathrooms.
And And again, tell them about tell them about the germicide that you use and what makes it so different too.
So twofold. The germicide we use on the fixtures has a 7 to 9 day residual, which prevents germs and bacteria from building back up on them. So you know that when you're sitting down on that toilet, you're safe to do so. The other thing that we do in the restrooms, and we can do for entire buildings if necessary, is we use an electrostatic sprayer with a non-toxic hospital-grade disinfectant to treat the walls, the partitions, the dispensing equipment, the door handles.
Listen up, folks. This is something that people are probably going to start having to do as a mandatory thing. We do want to make sure our employees, ourselves and our employees, are safe and happy. I know you like to say that too. You could call them direct. It's 833-GERM-PRO, or you could go on their website. It's enviro-master.com.